So, you're planning to move to Sacramento, but you ask yourself, should I live in East Sacramento, west of Sacramento, north, or south? Do I stay close to downtown? Do I move to Elk Grove, or Roseville, or Folsom, or West Sacramento? Well, stick around because in this video, I will specify each area of Sacramento and give you a little bit of a background of each area and what your best options are. Stay to the end, and I have an idea for you to save thousands when you move into your new home. I'm glad you stumbled upon this channel, and I look forward to helping you make the right decisions for you and your family. Go ahead and click below the subscribe button to stay up to date with everything going on around Sacramento, including market updates. So, here are some questions you may have. How's the traffic? What highways do I take? How far am I from downtown? These and a lot more questions will be answered coming up. Like, what about the crime? What about the home prices? Which area feels more suburban? Which area feels more city-like? And which area is actually the best fit for me and my family? Well, today we're going to break all of that down for you. Before we talk about east, west, north, and south, you need to understand something very important about Sacramento. Sacramento is not just one type of city. It's not only downtown, it's not only suburbs, it's not only older neighborhoods, it's not only newer master planned communities. Sacramento gives you a little bit of everything. You feel the urban feel of downtown, midtown, East Sacramento, Land Park, and Curtis Park. You have suburban lifestyles in Elk Grove, Rancho Cordova, Folsom. Now let's go west. When people talk about West Sacramento, the first place that usually comes up is West Sacramento. Then further west you have Davis, you have Woodland, and eventually the Bay Area direction. West Sacramento is actually in Yolo County, not Sacramento County, but it's very connected to downtown. So, in fact, it feels like you are in downtown, but even though you're not. Depending on where you are in West Sacramento, you may be just a few minutes from downtown Sacramento. The major highways that you take and the routes include Highway 50, Interstate 80, I-5, the Tower Bridge, or the Street Bridge, depending on where you're going. If you're heading from downtown into West Sacramento, you may cross the Tower Bridge or use Highway 50 or connect through I-5 and I-80 depending on your exact location. So West Sacramento is very interesting because it's changed a lot over the years. You have areas that are near the river and the Bridge District that feel more urban and close to downtown. You have Southport, which feels more suburban with newer homes and parks and schools and larger residential neighborhoods. Then you have older parts of West Sac with smaller homes and smaller yards, and it's got a very different feel to it. If someone wants to be close to downtown but doesn't exactly want to live in downtown Sacramento, West Sac can be worth looking at. You could be close to Golden One Center, Old Sacramento, downtown restaurants, the river, and you have freeway access too. But you have more of a suburban neighborhood in Southport. Housing costs in West Sacramento can vary. Some older homes may be more affordable than some certain Sacramento newer homes in Southport or near the river can be more expensive. In general, it gives buyers a mix. Older, affordable options, newer suburban homes, some higher end river adjacent, or some new development options. Traffic going from West Sacramento to downtown can vary depending on the time of day and the construction, whether it's happening or not. Highway 50 and I-80 can get very congested, especially with commuters heading towards Davis, Vacaville, and the Bay Area. or just people moving through the Yolo Causeway. Caltrans has noted major work and congestion around I-80 and 50 in the West Sacramento Yolo corridor. So this is an area where construction and commute timing can matter a lot. You want to check your resources, obviously. If you live in West Sacramento and commute downtown, your commute may be short, but can still be affected by bridge traffic, downtown events, construction, and freeway backups. Moving on to crime. West Sacramento has its own police department, and they provide public crime mapping. The city says its crime map shows reported crimes within a few days of occurrence, and it's up to date. It's updated every business day. That's a very useful tool that buyers can use to check activity in a specific neighborhood, not just the general citywide numbers. Some parts of West Sacramento feel very suburban and quiet, while other areas are more commercial, industrial, older. So again, you do not want to judge the entire west side on one broad statement. You want to look at the exact neighborhood that you're looking at. West Sacramento may be a good fit for someone who wants quick access to downtown, wants to be near the river, wants a newer suburban community in Southport, or wants access towards Davis and the Bay Area. Now, let's head north. North of Sacramento can mean a few different things. Inside Sacramento, people may be talking about North Natomas and South Natomas, Del Paso Heights, North Sacramento, Gardenland, and the airport areas. Further north, you have Antelope, Rio Linda, Alberta, Roseville, Rockland, Lincoln, and parts of Placer County. The major freeways that are heading north are the I-5 and Highway 99. Also Interstate 80 and Business 80, Capital City Freeway. If you're going from downtown to Natomas or the airport, I-5 is usually the route. If you're going towards Roseville or Rockland, you're going to take 80. That also heads east to Reno. If you're going to towards North Highlands, Antelope, or Citrus Heights, you may be using I-80, Business 80, or even Watt Avenue, Greenback Lane, or other surface streets, depending on where you're starting and where you're heading to. North Natomas is one of the more popular areas for people who want newer homes and newer shopping. It's got quick access to downtown and the airport, and it's close to I-5 and the I-80, which takes you all those directions, which makes it convenient for commuters and people who travel a lot and need to hit the airport. South Natomas is closer to downtown and has older homes with condos and easy access to I-5 and Garden Highway. It can be convenient if you want to be close to downtown but don't want to live right in the middle of downtown. Then you have North Highlands, Antelope, Rio Linda, and Alberta. These areas can offer more affordable housing compared to some of the higher priced suburbs, but they all have different neighborhood feels. Some buyers like them because they may offer more space for the money. Farther northeast you go, like Roseville, Rockland, and Lincoln, and Granite Bay. These are popular Placer County communities. Roseville is known for its shopping, the Galleria, hospitals, restaurants, and lots of suburban neighborhoods. Rockland is best known for its schools, its parks, the newer community, and a suburban feel, while Lincoln has grown a lot in more master plan neighborhoods, including communities that attract retirees and people looking for newer homes. Granite Bay is generally a higher end and more expensive area. It's got larger homes with larger lots. Housing costs north of Sacramento vary dramatically. North Natomas can be more affordable than Folsom or Granite Bay, but prices depend on the age of the house, the size, and of course the neighborhood. Roseville and Rockland are usually higher than many parts of Sacramento, but they may still feel affordable compared to Bay Area prices. While Granite Bay is usually one of the more expensive suburbs, North Highlands, Rio Linda, and parts of Antelope may offer more affordable options. Traffic north, that's a big topic. If you're commuting from Roseville, Rockland, or Lincoln into downtown Sacramento, the I-80 can get very busy. Morning traffic usually heads west-southwest, depending towards Sacramento, Evening traffic, again, back east towards Placer County. If you live in Natomas, the commute may be shorter, but I-5 can still back up, especially around the downtown and the airport routes, or if there's major events, of course. If you live in North Natomas and work downtown, you may love the convenience, but if you live in Lincoln and commute daily downtown, it's a very different conversation. It may be worth it for the house, the schools, and the lifestyle, but you may need to test that commute during real commuting hours, because if you're happy in the house, but you hate your drive 5 days a week, that's a lot. It can wear on you. So let's move on to crime. North Sacramento is very mixed. Some areas have higher reported crime activity. Some areas are newer and quieter, and some areas change street by street. North Natomas and South Natomas are not the same. Del Paso Heights and Natomas, again, not the same. Roseville and Rockland are not the same, just as North Highlands or Rio Linda. This is why we always recommend buyers use the official crime mapping tools and check the specific addresses. Sacramento Police provides a community crime map for cities' neighborhoods. Sacramento County Sheriff provides the crime mapping for the sheriff-served areas, and other cities that have their own police departments have their own police data. North of Sacramento may be a good fit if you want newer homes, airport access, suburban convenience, or Placer County options like Roseville, Rockland, and Lincoln. Now let's talk about south of Sacramento. This is one of the biggest areas people ask about, especially because of Elk Grove and its school district. South of Sacramento includes areas like Land Park, The Pocket, Greenhaven, Southland Park, Meadowview, Lake, Valley High, there we go. Valley High, Florin, Vineyard, Freeport, Delta Shores, and of course, Elk Grove. Depending on how far south you want to go, there's also Galt and wine country that leads down to Lodi. The major highways going south are Highway 99 and the I-5. If you're going to Elk Grove, you may take Highway 99 or I-5 depending on which side of Elk Grove you live on. Elk Grove's own travel information notes that people can reach Elk Grove via car via 99 or I-5 about 15 miles south of Sacramento. South Sacramento has a wide range of neighborhoods. Land Park and Southland Park are closer to downtown with older homes. They have tree-lined streets and parks and more established Sacramento vibe. While the Pocket Greenhaven area is south of downtown near the river with many residential neighborhoods, parks, and a quieter feel. Then you have areas like Meadowview, Florin, and Valley High. These are more affordable compared to the many suburbs, but crime and neighborhood conditions can vary significantly from one area to another. Some streets feel more residential and quiet, while others have more activity going on. Again, you need to address specific research with your tools that you have. Farther south is Elk Grove, one of the most popular suburbs in the entire Sacramento region. Elk Grove has grown a lot over the years, and it offers many different neighborhoods. It's got Laguna West, East Elk Grove, Stone Lake, Sheldon, Madera, Camden, and newer areas towards the southeast and southwest. Elk Grove tends to appeal to people who want suburban living, shopping, parks, schools, and a variety of home sizes. You can find older homes, you can find newer homes, you can find larger homes, and of course a lot of new construction. There are also a lot of cultural communities in Elk Grove, which gives it a very diverse suburb feel. Housing costs in South Sacramento and Elk Grove vary quite a bit. Closer in neighborhoods like Land Park and Pocket can be more expensive because of the location, like closer to the river or the character it has and the demand of that character. South Sacramento may offer more affordable options in some areas. Elk Grove, on the other hand, often sits in the middle to upper range depending on the neighborhood, the size, the age, the school boundaries. It can be more expensive than some parts of Sacramento, but also obviously less expensive than areas like Folsom or Granite Bay. Traffic can be a major factor. If you live in Elk Grove and work downtown, Highway 99 or I-5 are your main routes. Morning traffic usually heads north towards downtown. Evening traffic, of course, back south towards Elk Grove. Highway 99 gets very busy, and I-5 can get backed up as well, especially around the downtown Pocket Meadowview exits. There's construction zones, and of course, accidents happen. So you want to check your traffic tools as well. The good thing is Elk Grove has multiple ways in and out depending on where you live. So if you're on the west side, you take I-5. If you're on the east side, you take 99. It just makes more sense. But if you're commuting daily, you need to test both of these routes. Sometimes it might be faster to take a different route than what you're closest to. Just depends. Getting to crime in the south, that varies a lot. Land Park is different from Meadowview. The Pocket is different from Florin. Elk Grove is different from South Sacramento. And even inside Elk Grove, every neighborhood can feel different. This is why we never like broad statements like South Sacramento's this or Elk Grove is that. It just depends on the exact location, where you are, street by street sometimes, even in the same neighborhood. Just use your crime mapping tools and the police data. Talk to the residents. Even driving through it, doing your own due diligence is a good idea. If you want to drive through on a weekday and then again on a weekend just to see what it's like. So South Sacramento may be a good fit if you want access to Elk Grove and a suburban lifestyle or a lot of housing varieties. Now, let's talk about downtown, because a lot of buyers use downtown Sacramento as the center point. Downtown Sacramento includes the Capital Area, Golden One Center, DoCo, Old Sacramento, government offices with restaurants and condos and some residential neighborhoods nearby. Midtown is right next door. It has more restaurants and nightlife. It's got coffee shops with older homes that have apartments in them, and it feels walkable. If you work downtown, then the direction you choose matters. Going east, you're most likely going to use Highway 50. Going west, you're going to use either 50 or I-80 or the bridges and West Sacramento routes, like maybe some side streets. Going north, you're going to be looking at I-5 or I-80 highway, or even 99 or Business 80. Going south, you're going to be looking at Highway 99 or I-5. The challenge with Sacramento traffic is that many highways come together near downtown. So even if you're in the suburb, it's technically only 10 or 15 miles away, downtown interchanges can slow things down quite a bit. Highway 50, I-5, I-80, Business 80, and 99 are all extremely important to Sacramento commuting. But you have construction, accidents, and even weather can change commute times rapidly. So this is why Caltrans and Quick Maps is something that we recommend people check into regularly when planning their commutes, and even do a test run with your commute, just to make sure you get the times down with different times of day, different types of weather. Okay, so let's compare them all in a simple way. If you want to be east of Sacramento, you may be looking for established neighborhoods, access to Highway 50 and suburbs like Rancho Cordova, Fair Oaks, Folsom, or El Dorado Hills. East can be great if you want trails, shopping, schools, and a more polished suburban feel further out. But prices can rise quickly in places like Folsom and El Dorado Hills, so keep that in mind. If you want to be west of Sacramento, you may be looking at West Sacramento, Southport, Davis, or even Woodland. West Sacramento gives you quick downtown access and a lot of mix of older and newer homes. Southport feels more suburban, while Davis is a college town and generally more expensive. Traffic west can be affected by I-80, Highway 50, and the Yolo Causeway congestion. So if you want to be north of Sacramento, you may be looking at Natomas, Antelope, North Highlands, Roseville, Rockland, Lincoln, or Granite Bay. North Natomas is convenient to downtown and the airport, while Roseville, Rockland are very popular suburbs with shopping and newer neighborhoods. And Lincoln gives you more of a growing suburban feel. But I-80 traffic can be a real factor, so you want to, again, check your times of day of traveling. Now, if you want to be south of Sacramento, you may be looking at Land Park, The Pocket, Southland Park, South Sacramento, Vineyard, or Elk Grove. Elk Grove is one of the popular choices for families and people wanting a suburban feel. South Sacramento may offer affordability in certain areas, and you use Highway 99 and I-5 for busy commuting times. Let's talk a little bit about crime, because this is one of the first things buyers ask about. The truth is, Sacramento is a city. Like most cities, it has areas with more crime and areas with less crime. It has property crime, it has car break-ins with theft, it's got violent crime in certain areas, and as many neighborhoods where people live happily and raise their families, walk their dogs, go to the parks, and enjoy the community. The key is not to rely on rumors. Don't rely on Facebook comments or just one news story. Don't rely on what someone who hasn't lived there in 20 years tells you. Use the tools. The City of Sacramento Crime Map lets you research reported crimes in city neighborhoods. Sacramento County Sheriff's Office provides you online crime mapping through LexisNexis for areas it serves. West Sacramento has its own crime mapping system. Just look at the exact address, look at the surrounding streets, look at the type of crime, and mostly car break-ins. Is it mostly commercial theft near stores? Is it a violent crime? Is it concentrated in one intersection? Is it recent? Is it old? That's what matters. Also, like I said before, drive the neighborhood. Do your due diligence. Go in the morning, go in the afternoon, go on a Friday, go on a Saturday, check mornings, check evenings, see how it feels to you. Is this family friendly? Is it maybe too noisy? Check out. A little goes a long way. As real estate agents, we can't tell you this neighborhood is safe or this neighborhood is not safe. Safety is a personal feel. You have to do your own research. We can point you to the resources, we can help you compare the areas, and we can help you understand what to look for, but in the end, it's you that has to feel safe in your neighborhood. Okay, let's talk about housing prices, but not too much in detail because prices can change all the time. In general, Sacramento itself has recently been around the $500,000 range for median home prices. Depending on who you ask or what time of year it is, like Redfin may tell you one thing and Realtor.com may tell you something else. They recently showed Sacramento to be around the same general range of about $500,000, but once you break it down by area, there's a big difference. East Sacramento, Land Park, Curtis Park, Folsom, Granite Bay, El Dorado Hills, and parts of Roseville can be a lot more expensive. While places like Rancho Cordova, Citrus Heights, Carmichael, Antelope, North Highlands, South Sacramento, and some parts of West Sacramento may offer more moderate or affordable options depending on the exact neighborhood that you're looking at. Well, Elk Grove, Natomas, Roseville, and Rockland offer some attractive suburban living. Prices can range quite a bit based on the size of the home, the age of the home, where exactly your school boundaries are, and what the exact location of the home is. The important thing is do not pick an area only by price. Pick it by lifestyle, pick it by commute, by your comfort level when you drive the area, and what your specific needs and the needs of your family are. A cheaper home with a terrible commute may not feel cheap after 6 months. A more expensive home in the right location may be worth it if it gives you more time and more quality of life. And the neighborhood that looks perfect online may feel different when you drive it in person. Basically, what I'm saying is, again, a little due diligence goes a long way. So make this perfect move for you and your family by doing your due diligence. So, if you're moving to Sacramento and you don't know whether to live east, west, north, south, here's what I'd do. First, I would decide what matters the most. Is it the commute or the schools? Is it price? Do you want a newer home? Does your yard size matter? Do you want to be close to family or friends? Do you want to be close to work? Do you need to be close to the airport? All of these things matter. Perhaps you want to be close to nightlife. Perhaps you want more of a downtown feel. Perhaps you want to be the opposite, close to nature and trails, close to rivers, close to a lake, close to restaurants, close to shopping. All of these things are what you have to take into consideration when you're looking around. Second, test your commute. Don't just look at the mileage. Sacramento mileage can fool you. A home only may be 5 miles away or 10 miles away, but that commute could be more like 30 to 45 minutes depending on time of day or traffic. So again, do your due diligence. Third, check the crime rate in the areas. Look at the address. Look it up on the maps of the various crime maps. Don't just judge an entire area by one label. Use the maps. Use your tools. Drive the neighborhood. Talk to the people. Look at the actual surrounding neighborhoods. And fourth, understand the trade-off. East may give you Folsom, Fair Oaks, Rancho Cordova, and established neighborhoods. West may give you West Sacramento, Southport, Davis, and access to downtown very quickly. North may give you Natomas, Roseville, Rockland, Lincoln, and airport convenience, while South may give you Elk Grove, the Pocket area, Land Park, and access to 99 or I-5. There's no perfect area for everyone. There's only the area that fits you the best. And that's why working with someone who knows the Sacramento region really matters. When you're moving here from another part of California or another state even, all the names start to blend together. Elk Grove, Roseville, Natomas, Rancho Cordova, Folsom, West Sacramento, Carmichael, Fair Oaks, Rockland. It can get real confusing very quickly. But once you understand the map, the highways, the commute, the housing prices, and the lifestyle of each direction, it becomes much easier to make the right decision for you and for your family. Now, I mentioned in the beginning how to save thousands of dollars when you move into your new home. It's simple. It's a simple thing known as a home warranty. We'll make sure that you have a home warranty when you buy your house, and you should keep renewing it every year because it's not that much. It's only somewhere between $500, $800 a year, give or take a few hundred, depending on whether you have a pool or not, depending on the area, depending on a lot of things. So talk to a home warranty specialist about that. But believe me, it's personally saved us thousands on everything from, we had a pool filtration system breakdown, had to get that replaced. Our pool pump broke down, we had to get that replaced. And even appliances were taken care of for like a $75 visit. It's been well worth it for us, and I continue to keep that home warranty up every year. Some years we don't use it, some years we use it quite often. So if you want to save yourself thousands, get yourself a home warranty. If you're thinking about moving to Sacramento and you're trying to figure out whether east, west, north, south is right for you, call or text us. We're Tony and Tasha with the TNT team of Realty One. Complete.